This film explores the idea of revenge in the modern world through 5 short stories. These fictional scenes are acted out by real people and wooden mannequins. Puppets have been used to spare the real people upon whom the characters are based any shame and damnation.
Hi, my name's Nick.
And my name's Nat. We're 17 and we're gay!
My parents always knew I was gay, and they were really cool about it. When I came out properly, my mum, she killed herself. And my dad, actually, he killed himself as well. It was a total surprise.
Me and Nick moved to London. It's fantastic in London if you're gay, because there's only about 3 straight people in the whole city. And even they seem to be gay.
It's amazing how when you're living in London and you're gay, people are always coming on to you, giving you the eye on the tube or the bus or whatever. I watched Tony Blair on telly a few days ago, and honest, I could swear he was coming on to me through the screen. It was spooky.
Once, we were on the way to the tube, and this beautiful big builder is coming onto us, yeah? Eyeing us up. So naturally, we followed him all the way home to Hainault.
Hainault is massive for cruising. It's #1 on gaydar.com for picking up plasterers and plumbers. So he walks to his house, and he's still playing hard to get.
We're hiding in these really gay-looking bushes, wondering how long it's decent to wait before knocking on the door.
When we eventually go up, this woman answers. She says she's his wife.
We tell her that there's a really tasty gay man living in her house, and she says,
That's not a tasty gay man, that's my husband.
She tells us to try a few doors down.
Great thing is, when you're gay in London, you're never more than 30 seconds away from sex.
We love London because it's so mad and everyone is so individualistic.
I was brought up in Aberystwyth. There's no one gay there and nothing to do except put makeup on your face for hours.
London is brilliant because it's a place where everyone has so much money.
You'll notice that in clubs these days, drugs are totally out, and all the drug dealers have been replaced by estate agents who have tried to dress down in order to look like drug dealers. They're not fooling anyone.
So we see this estate agent, and we follow him to the toilets, and he starts trying to sell us this house.
He's got some semi-Ds.
I got semi-Ds.
He's got terraced, he's got Victorian, he's got some loft apartments on the hard shoulder of the M6 going for 400k.
He's got a converted petrol station on Balls Pond Road with original pumps.
He's got a disused ice cream van parked on bricks in Stepney that's already got 14 offers on it.
I got Victorian. Wow, real bricks. How much? 750k. We'll take it.
If all those queer-bashing unemployables back in Aberystwyth could see us now.
Woo-hoo! So this is what we bought.
It's a loft apartment in Battersea.
750k.
And it's fantastic.
There's a toilet that makes a weeping sound.
And a wind turbine on the roof that powers the electric fence.
Over there live some poor people.
You can almost touch them.
Faster! Since I was a child, I knew I was destined to run my own business. At school, I sold off the playground as a landfill site to developers. I knew I'd be a millionaire by 12, but actually I achieved it by 9. In the modern business world, you need a gimmick. Morris Saatchi has his big specs, and you might not have noticed this, but I wear a small hat. I use it to my advantage. It breaks the ice when you're meeting clients. Work it! I'm knackered. I paid £10,000 for this bike and I can't even reach the pedals. I've I've got 25 rooms in my Weybridge mansion, one to suit every mood of the day, even one for indifference. This is how I make my money. I sell the air between buildings for advertising. I developed the idea while surfing the internet. I realised that the space between the user's nose and the computer screen was free air. It wasn't owned by anyone. Jesus, what an opportunity. I found that by projecting the product algorithmically into thin air, I could turn just about any space in London into a giant billboard. Rapidly, I copyrighted every chunk of air in London and now own the 10,000 metres between the pavement and the flight path. I've just leased the air above Cavendish Square to a drinks manufacturer. And sold 1,000 metres above Parliament to project a new thong for men. Though I'm an advertising visionary, I'm unlucky in love. I go speed dating most nights. I find the women on the whole lovely, but often drunk, which disgusts me. I don't drink, mainly because I can't hold a glass, and even if I could, someone might slip me a roofie.
You have got flippers. That must be a little bit of a social disadvantage.
God, she's nice.
I've been quite lucky because I've got hands and I can have a drink.
What's your name?
Airy Fairy.
Air, that turns me on.
Oh, sorry. That was my sign-on name. My real name is Louise.
My sign-on name's Rohypnol, but my real name's Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a marketing manager for a law firm.
I am a designer.
I work as a receptionist.
I work for a credit card company. Just reviews on websites.
Jesus, they're boring. You look at me and you must be thinking, he's got it all. But look at these women. They're clearly after my money. They keep looking at my hat.
What do you do?
I sell the air above buildings. I leased each segment between the spokes of the Millennium Wheel today at £2 million a slice.
You sell air.
Air?
You sold the air.
I'm a millionaire, get it? Air, get it? Christ, she's hot.
I've just seen your feet. And you have little tiny shoes.
You got kinky boots on, you dirty bitch.
Look at those biceps.
Yeah, well, look at your life. Ugly schmugly. Look at me. I'm richer than a house full of Fayeds. A man of power. A man of vision. A man of... Oh, God, I don't feel too good.
I live on the Sophia Lespexter estate in Fulham. I've lived here all my life, but now there's bad people moving in the area. Professional men in chunky sweaters who drive BMWs and paint their houses these weird, dirty colours. We're paid by the council to keep patrol and report any suspicious-looking white men we see. My mum says a lot of these professionals take drugs at dinner parties and can get quite violent. In the park, we always get them hanging out with the invisible children they haven't had yet. Check this. Ellis Bextor is a designated multiculturally harmonious community. There's 876 languages spoken, and the street signs, over 3 miles long, are in Punjabi, Swedish, Eritrean, Polish, Cornish, Somali. There's only 3 estates left in London: Ellis Bextor, Trevor Horn in White City, and that no-go sink estate in Tottenham, the Morrissey. It's great. English Heritage have made us listed communities and pay for the upkeep of our proletarian lifestyle. At Chicken Licking, my friends and I discuss our most sordid fantasies about professional men. We know it's not right, but you can't help being attracted to danger.
I would like to see a guy get up in the morning, put on a nice suit, lovely tie.
I like that.
Cool. Gosh, that's quite hardcore. Most of my friends haven't done much since school. They're in dead-end pop bands like Liberty X and Girls Aloud, but looking to get out and go back to college, one that isn't being filmed for a reality TV show. Sometimes when I'm walking home, I like to get a thrill by knocking on some white middle-class couple's door and inconveniencing them. The personal space laws of 1998 make it illegal for anyone with ISAs or a weekend home in Suffolk to stand within 6 feet of someone poor and black. Help me please, white people. I'm being followed by someone strange. I explain to them I need escorting home. They must work out whether they're being blackmailed or whether I'm just an innocent child.
She says she's being followed and she wants us to help her. What can we do? She's just a child.
Am I telling the truth or setting them up?
Let's go and get the tape and measure out a safe distance.
It's one of the most popular games amongst my school friends. You have to keep a safe distance from middle-class couples because you can never tell how they'll behave. They're so high on vitamin pills and extract of echinacea, their mood swings can be frightening. Whilst they kindly walk me home, my mates break in round the back of their house and burgle them. It's a tragedy of the middle class that their worst prejudices about black people are confirmed by criminals with no concern for reversing social stereotypes. As soon as they return home to their Georgian house in the ghetto, they'll be putting it up for sale and moving out to Richmond. See ya, suckers.